Shawnee Awan, this is One News Now. The family of the 16-year-old boy who was killed in an anti-illegal drug operation in Laguna is not buying the nanlaban narrative of the police. Romel Lopez with the report.
Relatives of John Derrick Hellis are still in disbelief as they attend the wake of the 16-year-old boy. John and a companion died in the hands of police officers in an anti-illegal drug operation in Binyan, Laguna. Initial police report states that the two allegedly traded fire with the authorities, but the Hellis family doesn't buy this. John's mom admitted that he was involved in the illegal drugs, but she believes that what happened was an overkill.
Dapat po, hindi na lang nila pinatay, hinuli na lang sana, ikulong. Para may pagkakataon pa yung bata magbago.
John is a father of 1-year-old kid and his 17-year-old wife is currently pregnant with his second child. His companion, 47-year-old Antonio Dalit, was also killed in the encounter. His relatives said Antonio was linked to illegal drugs before, but he had already changed since then. They also don't believe that the police indeed found several sachets of illegal drugs in his possessions.
Hindi naman ho ako pinalapit ng mga pulis. Hindi ko rin ho naman nakita kung talagang kinapkap sa ano niya. Kaya mahirap po magsabi.
Magdududa.
Oo, na magdududa ako o ano.
A bystander in the area disclosed that the cops intentionally killed the two after he overheard their conversation.
Wala kayong ititira dyan. Lahat yan uubusin.
Anong ibig sabihin nun?
Hindi ko nga rin po alam bago ho mangyari. At pagkatapos nun, pagkatawid ho nun sa ilog, ayun ako, sunod-sunod na ho naputukan ng narinig.
The Binyan police are still probing the incident, but they maintained that the operation was legal.
Hanggang ngayon po, nagsasagawa pa po kami ng follow-up investigation po tungkol po sa pangyayari po yan.
This is the latest report of the drug war killings after an ICC prosecutor formally sought authority to investigate the matter. For News 5, Romel Lopez. We are One News.
And the Philippines has recorded 13 cases of the more infectious Delta COVID variant. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Dr. SALVANA of the DOH Technical Advisory Group said that all cases were detected in returning Filipinos. One of the 13 patients has died. SALVANA assured the public that the transmission of the Delta variant has been curbed by several quarantine protocols, including the travel ban on India. He once again urged LGUs to follow the IATF's testing and quarantine protocols on returning Filipinos.
Pinaka-safe po talaga na minimum is 10 days facility-based quarantine followed by 4 days quarantine at home. Kapag ang isang tao ay nahawahan ng COVID on the day of travel, tas dumating po siya, kung tinest mo yon on arrival, ang tsansa na mag-positive yung test na yon ay 0% po kasi kakahawa lang niya.
And here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. The IATF has increased the annual deployment cap on healthcare workers from 5,000 to 6,500. Health workers with perfected contracts as of May 31 will now be part of the adjusted cap, while those under government-to-government labor agreements will be exempt. Education Secretary Leonor Briones has been elected as Vice President of the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization. The group was formed back in 1965 to promote regional cooperation in education, science, and culture. And the Health Department has accredited an RT-PCR molecular laboratory in Tabuk City in Kalinga. It is expected to begin operations on June 23 and will have a valid license to operate until December 31. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us.
Mic test, 1, 2, 3.
Hi.
Hindi ba?
Is
Mic
it
test,
Dale
1, 2,
Devera?
3.
Hi, Dale.
Hi, Sean.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hi, Sean. Can you hear me?
Yep. watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The city of Taguig has kicked off its vaccination drive for the A4 priority group or economic frontliners. Our correspondent Dale De Vera is on the ground to give us more updates. Hi Dale, how's it looking down there in Taguig?
Sean, among hundreds of others A4 group members present here are employees of the Philippine Stock Exchange. Even a member of the President's economic team received his first dose here. Socio-Economic and Planning Secretary Carl Kendrick Chua was the first of many recipients of Sinovac vaccine here. Trade Secretary Ramon Lopez said government officials getting their jobs may inspire others to also have theirs. In a matter of time, Lopez said the economy will gradually be reopened as more citizens get vaccinated. As for the recent Sinovac issue in Indonesia, vaccine czar Carlito Galvez has expressed confidence that it won't worsen vaccine hesitancy in the country. As for private sectors vaccinating their own employees, Galvez said they'll share any available shots once they're done with their priority groups. The IATF is also discussing new guidelines for incoming foreign travelers who have been already vaccinated. Sean, right at this moment, the vaccination is still ongoing. As you see behind me is the step 2. Those who will get inoculated today will have to register first for as part of the first step 1, and then they will come here at the screening area for to check if they're compatible or if they can get inoculated. And then on the step 3 is the counseling to discuss what would be the possible side effects of getting vaccinated. And then once after the counseling, they will go here at the vaccination area or the vaccination bus of the Taguig City where they will get inoculated. Sean?
All right, thank you for giving us that walkthrough and stay safe down there in Taguig. That was News 5's Dale De Vera. Thanks, Dale. And Grab Philippines has suspended a number of its delivery partners who wrote homophobic remarks against pop sensation BTS in relation to the public release of the McDonald's BTS meal. Several Grab drivers complained about the surge in food orders and deliveries after the release of the BTS meal to the general public today. Some riders even went as far as to use the infamous BTS Bayot line, something that did not sit well with the public, BTS fans, or otherwise. After these comments went viral, a number of ARMY or members of BTS's worldwide fandom called for a boycott of the Grab food app. Some fans even called on Grab to take a stand on the issue and subject their riders to gender sensitivity training, while others said that the homophobia of certain riders should not affect the entire organization. In a statement, Grab Philippines said that it does not tolerate inexcusable behavior. They also urged consumers to not let the action of a few riders or actions of a few riders affect the livelihoods of those who rely on the platform to support their families. Meanwhile, the BTS Army expressed appreciation to McDonald's Philippines and their crew for handling the limited time promotion well. Oliver Rabatan, a marketing executive at McDonald's Philippines, said in an interview with Sa Totoo Lang that they briefed their crew about the importance of the BTS meal to the Army. Rabatan said they also made the effort to ensure the claiming of BTS meals will not turn into super spreader events.
We proactively reached out to mga LGUs and mga barangays, no? So nagpadala kami ng letter sa kanila informing them about tomorrow's launch of the BTS, and they are there to support us naman, no? Ang assurance ng McDonald's is we briefed our restaurants para alagaan yung packaging to make sure na hindi siya magiging oily, nahiwala yung french fries dun sa bag, kasi we know how important yung packaging to our customers, especially to Army.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.